We are back. It's 8:37 with Dame Helen Mirren. The legendary actress stars alongside Sir Ian McKellen in their new film called The Good Liar. Dame Helen Mirren plays a widow who's looking for a new companion, but it turns into a modern-day thriller with a chilling dose of deception.
The last half-century, I have lived as honestly and as decently as
Honestly?
any Englishman.
You may not be a war criminal, but there are plenty of other crimes.
Stephen, enough! You assume it's necessary to save your grandmother from all sorts of imaginary dangers.
Look, you don't know him!
I make my own choices. And I don't need your permission. If you can't respect that, then I think it's just as well that we don't see each other for a while.
This is intense. Dame Helen Mirren, good morning to you.
Good morning.
I'm always like, we just talked about the Dame. You got to get it right.
Yes, it's either Dame Helen Mirren or Dame Helen.
Okay.
No, not Dame Mirren for some reason.
All right.
I don't know why.
I have to get that out.
Yeah.
This is it's a thriller. There's a lot of plot twists, but set it up first. You play a widow who runs into a charlatan or conman played by Ian McKellen.
You know, as exists out there, every day there are women like Betty being, having the wool drawn over their eyes and parting with lots of money. She's looking for companionship, not necessarily for love or anything, but for someone to go to the theatre with and have dinner with. She's recently widowed and she's got quite a lot of money. So that's where we find her at the beginning. But and you think at the beginning you're watching a sort of a rather sweet sort of rom-com for older people, finding love on the internet. That's not what this movie's about. It really takes amazing twists and turns.
It does. I don't want to give it away, but it is a thriller and it will surprise you. And there's a little more than meets the eye with this character, which I assume is why you were interested in playing her.
Yes, lots of reasons to do this job, working with Sir Ian, obviously, a wonderful director, Bill Condon, who did Beauty and the Beast and Dreamgirls, Gods and Monsters, great director, and also a wonderful script, really, a really good script.
Sir Ian McKellen said that he jumped at the chance to do this movie because the two of you had never done a film together. You've been on stage together, but never filmed.
Absolutely. We were on stage right here in New York on Broadway and had an amazing experience together. But no, we've never done a film together.
Now, I hope I'm not giving anything away that there is, there's literally a fight scene in this movie, and you two hold your own.
Yes. I'm not going to talk too much about that scene.
Okay. But no stunt doubles, fair to say.
No, of course not. No, we do it ourselves.
You're like, we can do this.
Yeah,
absolutely.
For sure, yes.
You're also, as I mentioned, playing Catherine the Great on HBO. It's a mini-series. She's somebody who was kind of misunderstood through history, and I was reading some material about it. It felt like you were kind of almost on a one-woman mission to change people's minds about her.
To reinstate her reputation. She was an extraordinary woman. She was kind, she was funny, she was incredibly smart. She was a survivor. She ruled a very, very difficult country for 30 years very, very successfully and became Catherine the Great. And then history maligned her really badly because I think they just had to throw rubbish at her. So because she was a woman who had been a successful woman in power, and history doesn't like that. and the misogyny that followed her was quite extraordinary. But I really, really wanted to reinstate her reputation as the incredibly complicated but quite beautiful person that she was.
You often find yourself playing these roles, whether it's royalty, you played the Queen a few times, we just talked about Catherine the Great. Do you find that people are intimidated by you because they almost are like treating you like the characters that you play?
It did happen a bit after I played the Queen, yes. But luckily I've passed the ermine on, and other actresses have taken it and performed beautifully with it. But yes, it did happen a bit. But I really try to counteract that in my everyday life.
You know what makes me feel like I can talk to you, we could be friends? I read that you have a tattoo.
I do,
which is so amazing.
Well, very old tattoo. I got this when only Hell's Angels had tattoos.
I know, that's what
sailors.
You do. You always have this kind of
really
daring,
old
edgy reputation. Would you ever get another tattoo?
Yes, I would. Yes,
really?
Absolutely. Yes, I would. Yes. It's a little bit addictive, but I think as I get older, I'll get more tattoos.
I love that. I think I might do it if you do it. I feel like then it makes it cool and acceptable. Perhaps. No face tattoos for us, though.
No, not for us. No.
Finally, I was looking at your Instagram. I noticed that you were filming in Berlin, and you were very, very happy to have the bratwurst of Berlin. And I just wanted to say that I wanted you to film at home. And
there it is.
Carson brought some Dame Helen Mirren bratwurst and a nice to-go bag.
Oh, I can't. Oh my God, that is fantastic. That is absolute.
We don't expect a dame to eat a bratwurst on live TV, but I have a doggy bag for you.
Joking. I'm definitely.
Oh my gosh! Look at that. Oh,
I love it.
Hope
See,
it's
I
okay.
told you she's cool.
I'm gonna wrap these up for you.
They're cold, but that's all right. I'll warm them up.
I'll warm them up.
Who didn't heat these? I told you.
Dame Helen Mirren, thank you so much. The Good Liar opens in theaters on November 15th. Looking forward to that. I won't make you say anything else. Bratwurst. Thumbs up.